Well, welcome back to our Cloud Plus 2024 refresh. So today we're going to just talk really quickly, this will be a short video, on what about the hands-on content. Um, this playlist specifically is to help people understand the terms, the terminology for the test. So I do strongly encourage you to play with cloud technologies in order to prepare you for that. It'll help you better understand the terminology as well, but that was not going to be in this playlist. So I do have some other playlists that have that. Specifically, I focus on AWS, um, and even more specifically on the Learner Lab, which is a free uh, resource AWS environment that's given to educational institutions for students to use. Um, so if you are an educational institution or you are a student, ask your educational institution to become an AWS partner and see if they can get those resources to help you study. Um, anyway, I will link to the Cloud Plus certification down below, and I will also link to AWS Academy. So this is how a higher education institution, I believe high schools can also do it, but there's some challenges there. This is where a higher education institution can sign up to become AWS Academy, and then you can offer AWS courses for your students, which include the Learner Lab, which is just a place to play and learn. Now, if you're not a student, that's okay. There are options for you to play. That's where AWS Educate. So now I'm focusing on Amazon. That's okay. We'll talk about the others in a sec. AWS Educate, you can register and get free access to do very small functions. It's step by step. It's not play and do whatever you want, but you can identify something you want to learn, and it does those specific functions. So AWS Educate is okay as well. And the cool thing about this is it's free and it's for anybody. So if you look here, AWS Educate is open to any individual, regardless of where they are in the education, technical experience, or career journey. So this is awesome. Resources provided so that you can learn, okay? But there are very locked down environments. It's not a lab where you can do whatever you want, like AWS Academy, which has a lab that's still kind of locked down, but not nearly as much as these. It's only things like IAM you can't use, and you can't use a lot of the paid resources that go to other vendors. Okay. On top of that, let's talk about go beyond these two offerings in AWS, but this also will play with Google Cloud and Microsoft Azure. So almost every single one of those has a way for you to sign up and start to use their resources for a period of time for free for some resources. I will caution you with doing that, because hackers love to get access to your resources and use them to mine for Bitcoin. So if you are going to sign up for your own and put a credit card in, be very mindful of how you're securing that. Make sure you enable multi-factor authentication. If anyone asks you to read codes from your phone, do not do it, ever, because that's how they get into your account. That's how they take it over, and that's how they spend lots of your money. Okay? So, once again, to learn hands-on playing, I would strongly encourage you to, if possible, use something like AWS Academy. If you're not a student and that's not possible, AWS Educate. And if you want to go beyond that, there's the free tier, but be very careful and protect your account. Okay, cybersecurity is an important skill for a reason. Hackers really love to gain access to your resources. Anyway, we'll We'll see you in the next video.